Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included here on Frozen to the Core. All right, so we are continuing to, excuse me, build out our new base. So looking very good. We will continue that. At the same time, we have discovered and are looking at new devices and machines clear at the bottom of the base. So obviously we have this geothermal heat pump which we need to activate, which means we get to there. We need to get to these things, I guess. Let me see. There's four of them, right? Did we already discover one? I thought there was four of them. Oh, there's three of them. Okay, so anyways, so we need to do that. So we're also trying to get into our oil biome here. I'm gonna make a slight change on this ladder. What I want to do is create like a, since this is a hot biome, I think it's gonna be excuse me, be important that we kind of create a little bit of a pathway into it. Okay, so let's see, we're gonna cancel. We're gonna come down here. We'll dig out excuse me, this section here to allow for any accidental liquid spill, and then we'll come over here, and this is where we'll put in our, yeah, this is where we'll put in the door and everything. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then let's just prioritize these down a little bit, so we do this part first. There we go. So that way we can kind of, you know, because guaranteed at some point liquid's going to fall down, and I just don't want to mix it into the oil biome and everything, so we want some separation. So anyways, we're going to work through that. Oh, we can put in our ladder here. Get that done. And I just want a little bit of plastic and stuff so that we can get some suits going. I think that's important. Then I also need to take a look at how we're doing up here in our farms. Now, obviously, we're moving stuff over, you know, getting stuff organized. We're really good on oxygen because we have our nice little farm here that we set up. So we're good to do all kinds of stuff. But I think we need to work on a couple items to kind of decide what to do. So there's some things that we've discovered playing around with just other games, to where with the bonbon trees and stuff that are not quite sustainable. So like the bonbon trees take ethanol, right? If we farm them like this here. Now we're not doing that, they're natural, but they also take a lot of light. These things, they can do fine and deliver a lot of stuff, but we want maximum lux. And so I'm thinking that while these are great, eventually we might want to move the farms up here, simply because when we look at the light overlay, we have really high lux up here, whereas when we come down into our farms, even where we have got the crystals and these, we're only at 2,800, 2,400, stuff like that. And these things, 10,000 is where they need to be to be best producing. And from my understanding, you can take the nectar and you can use nectar to make plastic through a different mechanical system. Well, chemical system, I should say. I think that's long term. We're not definitely ready for that, so we're going to hold off. I'm just going to take the dirt for now. I'm not going to take anybody. But I do want to go for that. But right now, of course, we're focusing on just getting everything moved into the new base and then setting up this here so that we can get oxygen and get our suits and stuff like that. Let's really quick also do one of these, because I always forget, and who knows, maybe instead of clothing, I'll get a neat Blueprint. No, we get an undershirt. Have to check, right? Let's also check our skills really quick. We gotta do our due diligence and checking stuff, right? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're good. Okay, everybody's good. I'm not gonna add anything to these people. Yeah, we're fine with where we're at. Okay, cool. So, we do have suits that we're making. So I think it's probably, I know I was prioritizing this and I completely forgot what I was doing. They're running all the way down here to do this, right? That's good. They've got it built. Let's hold off and let's do full concentration on our suits. On this. Yep. Okay. I've changed my mind. So we're going to do construction. We're going to get the pipe done, because that's our oxygen line. So let's get this all taken care of and get this built. All right, cool. So that will provide us the oxygen. It'll go through there, then it'll come into the base. Okay, good. Yep, that's what we want to do. Eventually we'll extend this over to go a little bit further, but honestly, we're probably only going to fill up this. So, yeah, that's good. Okay, and then power. We do have the power line set up. Okay, so priority construction. We'll do the power line as well. All right, cool. So while they are doing that and getting that all set up, we should probably take a look at our power system, because it is a hunk of junk, to be honest. We've just got this little itty-bitty thing here where we're working to do power production, and of course it only works. Well, the second one only works, so we need a power system to be built. I'd like to do an actual power block and set it up really nicely. We've already got our main line over here, so it makes sense that we should build a power block somewhere in this area. Yeah. Or maybe even further down. I mean, but I'd want the suits. If we go further down, I'd want the suits. But up here, we can cool it easily. I just want to be careful about... Let me zoom out here. Okay, so, yeah, I guess we don't have to worry about too much heat. I just don't want to affect and lose too much cold. But, yeah, I think this would be a good, probably, area to handle it, right? Do we have any thermal neutralizers besides this one? Or whatever it's called, the thermal nullifier. Do we have any others? Let me look. This would be good if we could put one inside the power bay. I don't know if I want to do a hot brick, industrial brick, or a cold industrial brick. Okay, I don't see any others. There might be somewhere in a different biome somewhere, like down here in this cold biome or whatever, but not seeing another one. But I think this would be a good area to build out a system. So I will start some digging, some preliminary digging along this shaft to kind of put this together. So come over here, and I'm going to come clear over to this edge. So we'll start digging this out here. To get up there, we'll need to dig that. So we'll go ahead and grab that whole section. It won't get stuck. There's nothing to get stuck. We'll have to watch some of the snow that might fall down, but we can handle that. All right, so you guys can work on that. Excuse me. Okay, so you guys... Okay, so you are working there. Looks like we already got the pipe done. You're working through the metal production. So that's good. So we'll continue to work through this. Now, once we get this set up, we're going to have to seal up the base. Now, we did get this in. We've got the top in. It's this side we really haven't done anything with as far as sealing the base. But I think we're fine. What we'll do is once this is ready, that's chlorine, yeah. Once this is working, we'll just concentrate on this ladder and digging down to here. Because once we have that in place, since we have the door already locked here, we can prevent these guys from coming over, and then at some point we can seal this off. What we'll probably, yeah, we'll figure out where we want to seal it off and stuff at a later time. We don't need to do that right now. Food-wise, we don't have to worry about oxygen. I definitely want to redo my farms and stuff, but we're going to leave them as is for now. How's our steel production? 2100. So that's decent. It's still going. Right now we're producing iron. Let me see, we've got everything. I think I slowed it. Oh yeah, I slowed it down because our temperature here was getting pretty warm, but I'm going to go ahead and queue up 10 steel so that we can go ahead and just get some additional steel. See, he's going to come over and work on some steel. Starvation, impossible. It's probably in the bathroom. All right, and then we're going to pause any work down here. I'm just going to cancel this for right now because we'll wait till we get our suits. We don't need to work down here. It's a long ways to go. And while there is some oxygen pockets down here, actually there's quite a bit of oxygen. Yeah, there's lots of oxygen. It's just getting through this section right here is where the oxygen is missing. So we'll slow that down, and then I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna knock this down to a 6. High stress. Why, Nancy the nerd? Well, we'll get you taken care of. Let me see. Do I have these rooms set up? No, I don't. Do I have a massage room? Oh, I do. Yeah, you guys are working in the massage room. All right, you're good to go. Are these bathrooms set up? They could be. All I have to do is get that one done, and we'll have some extra bathrooms. That'll help. I'm not really worried about the stress. Mostly it's okay. You guys are working on these. That's good. Let's go ahead and deliver suits. So that way they'll be ready to go once we're fully hooked up. There we go. Looks like we have the power cable. We haven't extended it all the way. That's probably because we're using quite a bit of power on it. Yeah, we're gonna need to break that up. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in another one of these then. Oh, maybe not. That is probably why this is being slow. What were we building these out of? Iron? Okay, so we're gonna switch this. We're gonna change this off. I know it's kind of a waste. We're gonna do this. Because we don't get the full amount of iron out of that, but let's do 0. Let's come down here. Do the one that he's doing and get it taken care of, and then we're gonna do just iron. There we go. I didn't realize, I forgot. That's why it's taking so long, is we're a little short on our iron. We've got all of this built. I'd say if we were to get this one prioritized, and then these would run. we could start getting out there, but it's not actually priority that we have to. So see, we've got these guys already sleeping up there. Did we destroy all the other beds? We did. We've moved a lot of the stuff. The one thing we haven't moved is the new kitchen. Yeah. We've got the start of our dining halls, which, do we even have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 8 in each side. That's only 16. Well, someone's eating on the floor. And that's, well, they're probably eating here. But it's assigned to the hospital. Alright, well, we can fix that. We'll just do that. Get you guys some extra future tables. There we go. That. I'm not going to worry about other decorations until later. I mean, technically even, let's see, priority construction. Let's drop these down. I mean, it's there and if they want to, but, or I mean, if they need to, but we don't need to speed this process up. Probably need to continue the beds, but let me see, what is it? No, we can't split it to just say background only on the bathroom. I think that's just, yeah, that's just, okay. The bathroom's built, it's just the background. Alright, cool. It's pretty and all, but not a priority right now. Let me see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suits. We don't have the iron to make more, so we'll wait. We'll prioritize construction up here. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're already 100%? Nancy the nerd. Let's look at your priorities, Nancy. So you're supposed to be prioritizing researching. But we're not doing any research. You're just not really happy overall. I mean, it's not a huge issue, and at least you're an ugly crier. You're not like, you know, disastrous. See, soggy feet holding. Yeah, you're just unhappy. I'm sorry about that. Gave you too much to do. Let's come into priorities though, and let's get some operating done. Yeah, you know. The builder we want. Okay, so let's get you, because we're not doing construction as much. Just looking around. We're gonna get you operating. And you operating as well. Because we need the iron. You know, we need to run this machine here. And we need to run our other machine to take care of things. What is this doing? Oh yeah, this is carbon dioxide for this. Which is in the complete wrong place of the base, but, you know, we'll get that going. Technically don't need these. I did see a playthrough on, let me see, I think it was Francis John, where he tried to build a base where long-term, it was just these things, the aloe vera is providing oxygen. Now, he did get it to work for a long time, as far as into his cycle count, but then eventually he went ahead and transferred over to a SPOM, simply because it just was a lot of resource management. Even though he automated as much as he could, there was just a lot to do. Plus, you know, they require ice, and while ice is plentiful, especially if you have ice asteroids or whatever, you know, eventually you could run out of ice. So, but it was an interesting idea. At my point right now, I don't need this. This is kind of like a waste of my time. Now, The oxalite might be good as far as rocket production in the future, because then I don't have to worry about using gold to make oxalite. Or no, it doesn't use... I'm thinking bleach stone to make out of gold. Never mind, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I think we could... Right now, these are good, and we're trying to use up some of our carbon dioxide with these things, but this is probably less of a priority that I don't have to worry about. Alright. Also, since we've just got a few things, let's just clean up some stuff here so we're not running through. Okay, we got another one of these built. Let's deliver the suit. And let me see, let's come here and get those delivered so that we're good to go. We're already pumping in oxygen, as you can see. So we'll get these machines filled up. Deliver suit. Go. And we've got this built, which means they can go outside now with suits. So that would be good to get going. All right, how are we doing on our digging down here? You're just finishing up the last of this. Awesome. So what we want to do is we want to create a bottom where we're going to collect all of our liquids. So we're going to go ahead, we'll make it out of granite so it's a little bit stronger, plus we'll use this stuff here. I want plenty of space here before, so what we're going to do is we're going to build it here. So this is like the bottom layer of it. And we'll come across like this. We will build a ladder right here that goes down as well. Alright, cool. And then I'll just cut this across to there, and then we'll clean the rest of this out. Alright, so we'll start working on that. And then eventually we'll do this. Now, I should be able to use Cinnabar or it won't melt. For a long time I was worried about, oh, I can't use Cinnabar because if I use Cinnabar, it'll just melt into mercury. But then when you look at Cinnabar ore, no. It's the mercury that melts easy. The Cinnabar ore takes a lot before it melts, so we can use it to really, progress things. Alright, now how big was the power thing? I think it's 96, or is it 64? Power plant. 96, okay. So how many tiles is that? Let me see, we would have a door there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of room. Okay, cool. We can go all the way over. You stressed out too, dude? What's wrong with you? You're like bouncing around. You're holding your breath, you're just stressed, feeling the pressure. Not really that stressed. I mean, a little bit, 63%. I guess that's stressful. Alright. Well, I think we are good. We are getting through the iron, so that's good. So we will continue to deliver suits for these and continue to make suits. They're not delivering anything yet. There we go. Maybe I'll have to increase these, but we are getting this all built. So in the next episode, well, technically, if we get one suit delivered right now, we can go outside, so that's not a problem. Yeah. So at least this is ready to go. It'll work. You're going to build that one. We're almost done. Perfect. And I think we've got the new bathrooms active, too. Yes, we do. Awesome. What's our water? It's at 3 degrees. 4.4. Ooh, that's going to be... We need to get this flowing. Which means I can probably... Let's go ahead and just... I'm going to cut that. And we'll use these up. The water that's in them. and then we'll deconstruct them, and so that way the warmer water flows into these. And then that way this is freed up and we can rearrange this and decide where we want our second bathroom, because we will need a different bathroom. While I do have some different schedules, and so these will fit perfectly. You know, we've got 5 to 6 on each, so technically we need 6 bathrooms, but we've got 5, so I mean, it's okay. Hey, we got suits delivered. How about that? You guys have finally delivered those. Alright, well, we can end the episode on knowing that this is active. We still got to add some power here, you know, but we'll get to that. We are building up some materials to do that. I wanted to get the lead, so that's why I'm kind of waiting, and so I'm not going to provide power to these. I'm going to concentrate on excuse me, getting this set up. So what I think I'll do is I'll put a power grid here. Oh, we're gonna stick it right there. Cool. And then in the next episode, we will work on getting down and getting some lead so that we can just run through all our power wires and recover all of the metal that we could use elsewhere. That is our goal for that. But thank you for joining, everybody, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.